Yo, what's good, everybody? Man, this game was crazy. I'm sorry, I can't like, comment, subscribe, whatever. This game was insane. This game was game of the year. Game of the year. Uh, Lakers versus Celtics in the crypto arena. The Celtics fresh off of losing two games to the Warriors and the Clippers, going up versus the Los Angeles Lakers, who have been playing better as of late. This was a thriller. And when I say thriller, I mean thriller. All the stars showed up. God. Okay, so I'm gonna put this into perspective. The way this game went, Boston dominated this team. They dominated the Lakers. They were up by a bulkload of points. The Lakers went on like a 41 to 4 or 5 run, and they got back in the game and they won. They had a lead with 13 points left, and somehow the Celtics came back, fought through adversity, and forced overtime. Jayson Tatum with the Kobe fade to tie the game in Staples. I'm gonna call it Staples just for the, like, with the Kobe fade in Staples to tie the game. Um, Anthony Davis, two big missed free throws, but he had a crazy game. This man Anthony Davis had 37 points, 12 rebounds, just insane stuff for him. They had nobody to guard Anthony Davis. He dominated all of his matchups. LeBron, he looked like he returned to form. They looked like old school LeBron. 33 points in the fourth quarter. I feel like he hit like 4 to 5 threes, step back threes. It was just insane to watch. And even Westbrook had moments where he was taking over the game as well. 20 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists. Like, it was insane what he was doing. But this is a tale of damn near 3 games, y'all. Almost 3 games. Like, they, man, I'm just in disbelief because remember, this is a recap right after the game. So, like, my thoughts are, like, all over the place. I'm not going to edit. I'm just going to put, like, my raw thoughts out there. But this literally came down to which team wants it more, which team wants to lose more. And, like, they traded. Because, again, Boston led for the majority of the game. They had no business even making this a close game. But Boston's offense and their flaws, like, in terms of them shooting all these threes over and over and over, getting super three happy, not getting to the basket that much. That was the issue that opened up the window for them to get back into the game. LeBron and Anthony Davis were just too big for everyone that the Celtics had, and they were getting whatever they wanted. They were getting to the free throw line a bunch in this game as well. But then the Lakers offense stagnated. They couldn't get good shots to close it out, and it just came down to like those ticky-tack plays. Marcus Smart had many moments where he looked like he was selling the game, but in overtime he was scoring. It was only basically him and Westbrook to score in overtime, but the context is they were up. Jayson Tatum hits this crazy fade to tie the game, but right before that play, AD misses 2 crucial game on the line free throws. And that leaves the window open for Boston to get back in it. They go to overtime and they keep trading. But Westbrook, for all the good he can do in spurts, he also showed the bad, his flaws, the pull up mid range that he missed. Now, granted, you can say that's a missed shot, but for Westbrook to shoot the pull up mid, that's just not inspiring, and that's not what a bunch of Lakers fans would want to see. So I do want to highlight that. But this was by far game of the year, man. This was a very special game. Smart 7 for 17, played 42 minutes. Brown played 42 minutes. Tatum played 43 minutes. Anthony Davis played 46. They could not live without Anthony Davis. AD basically played all of the third, all of the fourth, and damn near all of OT. Like, he barely came out of this entire game. I don't like how Darvin Ham chose to put in Schroeder, Westbrook, and also Patrick Beverly. That is their worst lineup that they have. A negative 60 net rating is absurd. 80 offensive rating. Sorry, I'm not gonna bore you with like all of the numbers. This game was crazy. If you haven't seen it, I'd highly recommend go to League Pass or go to the YouTube highlights and watch it. Everyone's gonna be talking about this game in the morning, but I just gotta get this initial cap off. For the Celtics to fight through this, I understand they beat the Lakers, and you can say they shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. But to fight through that adversity, to take that punch on the road and come back, it really speaks to a lot. Jayson Tatum finally had the bounce back game I thought he was gonna have. After losing those first two games, I said he's gonna take the Lakers game personal. I thought he was gonna show up, and he absolutely did. Boston rode Tatum for everything offensively and defensively. But the shot making from Tatum in the clutch to get them in this game, to give them a chance to go to OT, you got to respect Jayson Tatum for that. He made a very loud MVP candidate bounce back type of game. So that was excellent to see from him. Anthony Davis continues to expand his case on why he's the best big man in the league, why he is a top 5 player, like why he's playing at that level this season. And LeBron also showed that, yes, I'm getting older, but I can still play dominant. And LeBron was dominant. Like, if you watch the fourth quarter, his shot making was absolutely spectacular. He was hitting threes. This was just a back and forth affair. Like, this for me is by far game of the year. I might watch this game a second time, because that's just how magnificent it was. To see a team go on a 41-5 run to get back in the game. One of the craziest turnarounds I've ever seen. The Celtics went from being damn near up 30 to down 10 in the same game. In wild stuff. And like how easily your thoughts change as you're watching the game. I went from saying Boston has this in the bag to Marcus Smart should not be starting to Smart is good. It's just so many emotions that came and went with this game. Like, I think for the Lakers, real quick, what makes this hurt more, if you consider yourself to be a Lakers fan, which, by the way, if you are, welcome to the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It's just how close you were to being in this game, to like really winning this game. Like, this would have by far been the biggest win of the Lakers season. Lakers fans would have been ecstatic. But in my estimation, this type of game is a sad reminder for what this season of the Lakers are. They're better than last year. They put themselves in positions where they are close. And crucial mistakes, smaller mistakes, cost them the entire game, and they lose. This is a loss that sticks with you. It stings. I know it hurts. But they competed all the way throughout this game. Like, even for the Lakers to have the heart to not just pack it up and to just fight hard and get back in this game, it was really spectacular to watch from both teams. I think this was a big game for both teams. For the Lakers, you could say this really demoralizes them because it is a tough loss. But my goodness, the way they competed with the Boston Celtics, I just haven't seen a game like that all year. I just haven't. That was a spectacular back and forth game. It kept me on the edge of my seat. I'm literally on Twitter watching this game with the homies, and it's just like, that was crazy. Insane. So yeah, definitely gonna watch that game back. Again, for my YouTube audience, I highly recommend y'all watch that. But it was crazy. Anthony Davis with these free throws. But also, while I'm here, it wasn't just the free throws. The AD also had a missed pull-up 3 in transition. Like, the shot selection from the Lakers down the stretch was pitiful. It just was not great. The Westbrook pull-up, the turnovers from Bron, Russ, AD, it was just extremely tough. But they also, like, showed up, so it's hard. Like, you saw the best and worst of everybody on the court in this game. It was really insane to watch, but it just put a lot of things into perspective for both teams. I think for Boston, you surviving and winning this shows that you are, like, still have mental toughness. And obviously, it's only 3 games, but if they went 0-3 on this road trip, I think that would make them feel, like a hit to their confidence. But instead, now they fight and they take this win, a long turnaround, long road trip. They get to go back to the Garden and get back to playing the basketball they were playing before. But they definitely showed some flaws, man. That 3-point shooting, in my earlier video about Tatum and his MVP case this season, they had the best offense. The types of shots that they shoot, when they're falling is great. When they do not fall, it's almost like the Celtics don't really have a true answer. I think the Tatum and Brogdon stagger tonight was marvelous, was excellent. They should definitely rely on that more. But outside of that, like they really have to figure out their offense. But Tatum, let's talk about it. In these last 2 games, he was not great, but he played like a superstar tonight, and that deserves credit. I don't want to make this recap too long, but my brain's kind of all over the place. I just want to put all my thoughts out there. If you listen this far, shout out to you, man. You're dope. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I got to go to work in the morning, but this was an insane game. Let me know your thoughts about it in the description. That's the description. In the comments below. But peace out, people. I'll catch you in the next NBA upload that I do. I'll probably put a poll out on that. But yeah, peace out, people. Have a good one. Appreciate basketball because this was a special, special matchup. Peace.